Well, I had the honor of going to the dedication of the memorial building up there. And of course, I was a 23-year-old man at that time and very much interested in it because of all the veterans. They were all my classmates, all my male classmates were in the service, and they were back at that time. Thank goodness none in my class had to give the supreme sacrifice.
Within less than 3 months of Japan's surrender, the citizens of Orwigsburg enthusiastically determined to build a suitable memorial to the town's veterans. As early as April 1946, $35,000 had been raised toward the $80,000 estimated for the project. Structural steel arrived on site in September 1949. This organizing force met every Wednesday for more than 4.5 years, right up to the day the memorial was dedicated on July 22, 1950, to the memory of the veterans of all wars. The dedication program describes this first generation of leadership and those who are to come after them as responsible for making this memorial live in the hearts and minds of the people as a worthy effort to commemorate the sacrifices of our sons and daughters to preserve the ideals of a free democracy. The world remained a perilous place in the times following the dedication of the memorial. The conflict in Korea started the year it was dedicated. Ultimately, Vietnam captured public attention.
I entered the service in 1968. I served with the United States Marine Corps. I was trained to be a gunner on helicopters. Once I was grounded, in essence, from flying, I went back into Da Nang to the legal clerk, court reporting, doing special and general court-martial court reportings.
I served in the United States Army. I was trained as an infantryman, which is designated as 11 Bravo. Upon entering Vietnam in February of 1970, there was a reality check, and 5 minutes after we landed, we took on fire. So that was a wake-up. At that point, I was assigned to the 23rd Infantry Division, which is the Marical Division, the 198th Infantry Brigade. Shortly thereafter, I was transferred to a repair, utility maintenance, and a replacement platoon, which repairs bunkers on the perimeter in the Chu Lai area. My experience in coming home was I was walking down to my parents' place in Orwigsburg 36 hours after leaving country. There was a spitting welcome and questions like, did I kill anyone, okay? And that was the welcome of the day.
My first night when I came home, I borrowed my father's car and went into Orwigsburg at the firehouse. And I wanted to meet some people and have a few beers. And there was one person in particular which asked me where I was. And I said I was in Vietnam and just got home. And as he moved his bar stool away from me and said, so you're one of those, huh? I had an adult beverage, I had a beer in front of me, and I went outside after that one and just sat there after going through all those years and that experience and cried. I said, dear Lord, these people, they don't understand what you've done and went through, and now they're criticizing you.
For too long a time, they stood in a chill wind, as if on a winter night's watch. And in that night, their deeds spoke to us, but we knew them not. And their voices called to us, but we heard them not. Yet in this land that God has blessed, the dawn always at last follows the dark, and now morning has come. The night is over. We see these men and know them once again, and know how much we owe them, how much they've given us, how much we can never fully repay. And not just as individuals, but as a nation, we say, we love you.
I pray for my comrades not with us today and all the families that are affected. God bless, and that's what I have to say.
The Orwigsburg Veterans Community Memorial Hall exists to ensure, in Lincoln's telling phrase, that the mystic cords of memory, stretching from every battlefield and patriot grave to every living heart and hearthstone, will always be durable and strong in this community. Through the decades after its construction, the advancing age of the building revealed signs of increasingly serious wear and tear. By 2005, it was clear that saving the building from its state of disrepair would require much time, volunteer dedication, and funding. Accordingly, the Orwigsburg Veterans Memorial Development Task Force sprang into life. Phase 1 of the project, in 2007, included removal of a failed brick veneer, repair or replacement of rotted wood, and stabilization of the concrete block building. In addition, doors, windows, block cracks, and all concrete block surfaces were sealed. Phase 2 of the project addressed heating, electrical, and plumbing systems. This phase brought the building systems to current code and added air conditioning, insulation, and leading-edge energy systems to make the building as energy efficient as possible. Phase 3 in 2014 saw the installation of a new roof structure, along with other exterior improvements, including the replacement of windows and the installation of a stucco-like exterior finish. In the fall of 2016, a community matching campaign was initiated in memory of Captain Jason B. Jones, 1st Battalion, 3rd Special Forces Group, based at Fort Bragg, North Carolina, who was killed in action in Jalalabad, Afghanistan on June 2, 2014. The matching campaign is dedicated to completing the construction of a Veterans Hall of Honor in the new entry foyer of the Veterans Community Memorial Hall. You will see the names of our veterans displayed on the wall of the Hall of Honor, so we and future generations may never forget the sacrifices Captain Jones and his comrades in arms endured to secure the blessings of liberty for us. Your support is needed now. Please consider making your donation today so the hard-won victories of our veterans may be publicly and permanently acknowledged.